Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to this YouTube channel. It's your guy Igor here. I finally present to you my 2023 Rav4 Limited Hybrid. I'm so proud to have this car. I love this car, and there are certain things that I hate about this car, but there are certain things that I'm really impressed with this car, and I think it was the best choice to buy this car for me. Even though I have two kids now, I have two child seats inside this car, and when I was buying it I was like, you know what, it's going to be too small, and I'm driving a Toyota Highlander, that's where the camera is sitting right now. So we are going to compare it as well. We are going to look, and I'll tell you some things that I love about this car and some things that I hate about this car. First thing, okay, let's start with things that I love about this car. It's a hybrid. Like, it takes half of the gas that my 2015 Toyota Highlander was taking. So my 2015 Toyota Highlander was taking about 12 liters. This one, if I drive really fast, goes to 5.6 liters, or maybe even 6, like if I go into a sports mode and like I have nothing else to do. But if I drive really slow, it goes below 5 liters per 100 kilometers. Sometimes I had ridiculous amounts of 2.9 liters for a 10-kilometer drive, where it went 70% EV mode, like it drove on a battery most of the times. The weirdest part is, the slower the traffic, the higher the traffic jam, the less gas this thing takes. It's crazy. Now let me show you what I hate about this car. Well, first of all, it has so much of technology. Number one thing is, look at this camera over here. Do you see that crack over there? Yeah, the stone already hit it. Ah my god, could it be protected a little bit better? It also has all these sensors that annoy the hell out of me when they beep. Toyota safety 2.5 whatever thing is. But you know what another thing is a little bit interesting about this car? You cannot switch off the front lights or tail lights anymore. It's all automatic. So it's new Canadian legislation. Yes, I'm in Canada, that's where I'm making the video from. I love the part that, you know, fog lights, LED lights, everything. Like, it is a beautiful car, but it has a sunroof. But you know what I was afraid of this car is, it might be too small for me because I have two kids now. It takes it so long to get this car if you order it, like more than a year. So at that time, the kid was not even a project. Now I have two kids, and I was about to cancel it. In fact, while I was waiting for this car, I already ordered a pre-ordered Toyota Grand Highlander for 2024. But let's compare this car to a 2015 Toyota Highlander, and I actually have them here side by side for you guys. So let me show you this one. So on one side is this car. Hey, good. And on this side is 2015 Toyota Highlander. Just compare the sizes of these two cars. I mean, okay, this car is pretty big. A lot of people criticize me. They're like, why did you buy that tiny car if you have this 3-row SUV? But compare the sizes right now. The picture, I'm just going to walk and just see the sizes of it. Like, how much smaller is this car? I don't know, maybe a foot shorter. Damn it, I look from here, it looks almost the same to me. The height is almost the same too. Okay, that one has the roof rails. That's my old car. I'm selling that one right now, 2015. This is 2023 Rav4. Okay, guys, now let's talk more about this car, what I love about it. Well, first of all, look at this. There is a camera here, over here. There is a light too. So when I come at night, I come to the car, it lights up where I'm standing. Another part I like about this car is it actually have this thing. You can close the car from here, and you can close the car from here, and you can open the car from here, which is quite amazing. Of course, as you can see, the nice logo Limited Hybrid Rav4 has two really nice looking exhausts. I love how this car looks from behind. Honestly, like, if you look at it, it looks like some kind of a mini, like a tiny European car, but really it's pretty big actually if you look into detail. I like how it looks a little bit like a tiny truck, a little bit rugged, and not as bad, like not like a Citroën. First I thought like it looks like a Citroën, but I was like, you know what, I hate Citroën, but it looks fine. The nice design of black lines, nice rims, everything. So like, look wise, it looks great. All the mirrors, all this stuff, and also look at this thing. It has this part, which tells you that there is a blind spot. So somebody's behind you. Here's the thing I had with this car. It beeps all the time. That's frustrating. It beeps all the time. Somebody stops at me in front of me and I'm going way too fast. This car goes into a panic mode. It says brake, brake, brake. Like it just yells at me that I have to hit brakes. I know the car stopped at me. Yes, I drive a little bit fast sometimes. You don't have to panic, but it's also good because if you were distracted, it would stop. One thing this car did to me, I was backing up on the parking lot and I had the car behind me, so I'm backing up and there's a couple of centimeters left from another car, but I know I still have a little bit space. I go back, it hit brakes on me, it stopped. And I was like, it's actually scary when the car stops on your behalf. And another part about it says like brake on the screen too. Another part about this car, I was changing the lane and I was in a rush and I drove since I was 18. I'm 34 right now, okay, so I drove for many years, 0 accidents, and I see there is a lane and I'm trying to merge into the lane, the blind spot, bim, 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 doesn't let me, and I was like, okay, I'm still going in, I don't care. There is enough space. Don't bullshit me. I go into that lane. It grabs my steering away, steers me back into my lane. I was like, no. We are going there. And I freaked out for a second. No, like it's as if my parent is driving with me. Like my dad is still teaching me how to drive, and he grabbed the steering wheel and pushed it the other way. No, you're coming too soon. Anyways, it's Toyota safety sense. Look, let's look inside. This is the best part. First of all, I want to say that there is an ugly wire over there. Secondly, I'm going to explain why it's there. Beautiful interior, perforated seats, power seats. I love this RAV4 sign here. It feels like a luxury car. I love this compartment. I don't keep here anything because it looks like messy if something is inside. I have enough storage, big cup holders. The seats are super comfortable. Why do I have a wire? Well, if you see here, I modified something over here. So first of all, these shelves they're not there. It's just an empty gap naturally. So I had a couple of things here from Amazon for $10 because I want to. You know, there is a light there. You know, it's like there is a really nice light in at night. Everything is lit up inside. Beautiful car, but this space is wasted, so I made 2 storage spaces. I can keep my phone here, my wife keeps her here. So also you can go into AV mode, it can go into trail mode. Like the all-wheel drive system here is just fantastic. This car, it accelerates faster and better than that one. That one takes 2 times gas, 3.5 engine. This is like 2.5 engine, CVT, electric. So it's faster, drives more comfortably than that one, and that has a bigger wheelbase. I love how this car drives. It doesn't make any rattling noises from time to time like that one does. It's for some reason softer, even with the smaller wheelbase. Like what the hell, how does it even work? Now of course there is all this nice fidgets, controls, ventilated seats, heated seats, all the nice buttons over here. You can go into eco mode, sport mode, just switching the knob around and you push to normal. And of course trail mode, really nice to go off-road. I haven't done it yet, I'll try it. And well, the quality, look, I scratched this with my nail. I was grabbing my Tim Hortons cup here and it's like I have to cut my nails. Look at these ugly nails. Anyways, this thing, look at this. Oh, it's your guy Igor here, realtor with EXP Realty. Cool. I do this car for real estate, so I don't want to spend much money. There was this thing before, useless garbage. I just kept it here for a video. So again, I purchased this thing and this thing from Amazon for $20 each. Combined, I mean. So like if I remove this part, see I have my receipts there. My bookkeeping is there because I'm self-employed and I need to keep track of my expenses for my tax write-offs. It has a couple of USB-Cs. So this thing here didn't come with the car. It had this ugly, useless thing. So I removed it and I kept it there. I just kept this for a video so I can show you that that thing was there. All right, really nice, comfortable cushion over here. Have enough space for me not to fight with my wife with our elbow space. From behind, let me show you 2 child seats that I have. So this is the best part. I was going to garbage this car. I was like, this car is too small. But in reality, you know, you push this a little bit sideways. Okay, now 1 adult can sit inside. Look, I'm gonna sit inside. just gonna sit inside. There's enough space for me, and I'm 6 foot tall. Look at this. I sit here, okay, and I'm breastfeeding my kid over here. I'm just joking. That's my wife's job. But I have one kid over here, newborn. I have another kid sitting over there. I have a mirror over there. My kid is slowly messing up my car, so I had to protect this one because he's just hitting with both of his legs, fooling with his hands here and hitting with the legs there. Now, if you look at here, look at this. It's a pretty beautiful car. That screen gets all the fingerprints. Nice sunroof. Oh, on the camera you cannot see how much space it has. It actually has a lot of space. And I'm not using the wide angle camera, which I should be using the wide angle camera. Can I switch it? No, I cannot. Alright, now let's see the trunk space. It's also magic. I showed this to my kid, now he keeps on hitting my car. You wave your foot over here, step back, and sometimes it works. Yes, it went up. Now my kid comes and keeps on punching the car from behind. So this is the space from behind. I love the privacy blanket here because I don't want people to steal my bottles of water. Now, a lot of space over here. Really nice covered seats. All of this came with the car. It also has a net, like does have a net hidden over here that you can just pull out and strap it down. Also came with the car. Lots of space. This car has so much of space, and also JBL sound system. I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's really good. And also a small storage over there. Now, I don't show you, this is all my gym gear, my swimming equipment. I swim, I work out, and I sell real estate for a living, and I don't sell any cars, well, except the Highlander 2015 that I'm going to be selling. Also, has a lot of space over here. I kept a bunch of junk there, cleaning supplies, first aid kit, vest. You know, a bunch of stuff. I even have a towing rope hidden over there. So yeah, you do have extra space, and this thing can go down and make even more space for you. I like it. And also you can close the button, or you can just wave like this, and sometimes it works too. See, it goes down. It looks great, has a backup camera, a really good system on the inside. Let's go see. I'm going to show you from the driver's side. Look at this. So you can remember the driver settings, all of this stuff. What I love about this car is I can switch off the windows, and I can only control them. My kid cannot open his window. Unlike on my old car there, if I switch off, I can control only my window, I can control anyone else's. Here I can still control everyone's window, but they cannot open it, which is awesome. Now, of course, steering wheel is heated, but it's heated right over here. So from here and until here, here, and here. I stopped preheating my car anymore for winter in Canada. I used to start the car and wait because the steering wheel heats up immediately. The seat itself heats up so fast. I don't care if the car is preheated or not. I used to start it from home because my butt is warm, my back is warm, my hands are warm. A car can take a few minutes, it's fine, before the heater kicks in. Has all the buttons over here, so it automatically turns high beam lights, defrosting your thingies, the windshield wipers. This is to change your camera settings, so you can actually drive for off-road, like your front camera turns on low speeds, hit the steering wheel, odometer shape, open the back part of your car, trail mode. Like, this car has actually better all-wheel drive system than my Highlander. Maybe because it's newer. Now, of course, annoys me a little bit is because here's where you change your songs, okay? Here is where your adaptive cruise control is. Let's switch it on. I'm going to show you how beautiful it is. It actually connects to Android. It's already on. Look at this. It just beeps because the door is open. Like, the car is on. That's another thing is, see, it's an EV mode right now. That's another thing about this car is, like, I switched it up a couple of times. Oh, the engine turned on right now. And, you know, I can turn off settings and you can see everything. See, it charges the engine right now and things like that. So you can see if it's running. You know, on the it can show you how much gas I spend. I started driving faster, it went up. But anyways, so you have a map over here, which is standard and works great. All the infotainment system You know, I love the part where, see, look at this. You put in reverse and you can see everything behind you. And when you turn your steering wheel, this thing turns too. Oh, like that. The weird part about this car is when the engine doesn't work. I switched it off a couple of times because I was like, okay, it's not on. I switched it on, but I forgot, and I switched it off again. You can go reverse like this, and you see it fills up like that. But if you go ahead, you know, it turns on the map and everything. But if you press this button, if you can find it over here, if you press this button, it changes the view. And that's where the crack is from my camera. But it's cool because you can see both sides of your bumper and you can literally come close. Look, I'm going to try to hit my car. Let's hit both of my cars together just so that my insurance company is going to be so happy to hear about this. See, look at this. It's beeping, 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 beeping. Okay, is going to complain or not? Come on. Look, it's going crazy. Okay. Yeah, that's what the car does with my driving. Has sensors everywhere. It actually stops sometimes. Of course, you can turn off traction control. Of course, there is a useless charger here that never charges your phone in your case. Pull it out of your case, still not fast enough. Why do you even have this? It has this SOS button over here, which is you can call and they'll bring your food to the door for you. I'm just joking, guys. And a sunroof, which is goes up and you can actually open it like so. Look at this, pretty nice car. Now my butt is getting warmed up by the heated seats. You can see the lights over here. Ooh, it's so warm. I love this car. I honestly do. I live in my car. Look at this mirror. I'm gonna show you a magic trick. This is how I watch my children. What? Yeah. So yeah, this is it's a camera for the rear view. It's a pretty good car. These buttons, I still haven't figured out how they work. And that's where I keep my sunglasses, and they don't stay here properly. They make noise flying around. So yeah, this is the car. Let's switch. Let me show you some, like infotainment system. You can see the energy flow, which is kind of cool things. You can turn your Android Auto, still leaves all the fingerprints. Android Auto, Apple Play. It says check the rear seat I have to switch off that in the settings because I always have a child seat there anyways. It's pointless to remind me. And then it shows you how you did this trip. 99.9 liters or 100 kilometers. Whoa, what the hell? Look at that. Look at that gas savings. Anyways, guys, lots of space on the back. Lots of space on the back. For two child seats. It is a beautiful car. It drives great. It is very comfortable car to drive around. It's for some reason I was thinking that Highlander would be better. I was like, you know what, Highlander, it's a different class. It's a mid-size SUV crossover. And I was like, you know what, this is too small. The wheelbase is too small, and I was wrong. I was totally wrong. It cannot tow as much as that car, but look at the size again. Look at the size of both of these cars. They're almost the same size. Okay, maybe this one is a little bit bigger. They're almost the same size. This takes more gas. It has a third row there, which I never used. I never used the third row. Has a lot of space on the back. Of course, this is a bigger car. It has a third row. Whoa, there is a third row that you cannot fit anyone except kids. I only kept it because I'm selling this car right now. And space-wise from behind, the only thing I miss from this car is this button where you can just open it like this. That's the only thing I miss, but look at the space there. There's no space unless the seats are down. So, yeah. It is a bigger car, takes more gas. For my line of work, where I drive people for real estate, and I do a lot of driving, this car is the best. Now, what are my regrets about this car? I don't know, I don't have any regrets. I think the only regret I have is quite expensive. It takes less gas, beeps a lot. the camera got cracked, not even a month of owning this car, because of the Calgary drivers and stones flying. I got a windshield chip already, look at this. I don't know if you can see it, stones flying everywhere. The only thing I think this car could have had, it could have had a built-in dash camera. I don't understand why it has cameras everywhere but no dash camera that saves what's going around the car. It's an amazing car. I love it. It saves me a ton of money and it's good enough for a family of 4. And I'm actually thinking that it's good enough for a family of 5. I think there is enough space to have a third seat as well. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. This is the owner's review of 2023 Rav4 Hybrid Limited. Unfortunately, in Canada, we don't have a moonroof. I want to install a towing hitch to put my bicycles on the back for the summer. And I think it's the best car I ever owned so far. And it's a luxury enough to drive around for real estate. I didn't have to spend money for BMW, I didn't have to buy Mercedes, I didn't have to buy any of those expensive cars, never lets you down, and it's a Toyota. So yeah, best car ever. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope this video removes your concerns. If you were thinking might be too small, compare, just compare, like I'll stay in the middle. Height, almost same of the hood, the roof height, maybe an inch or 2 higher. Lengthwise, maybe 10 inches longer. This takes 2 times more gas than this one. This one is slower in acceleration than this one. This one performs worse at a high speed because it's like a air without any airflow, a shoe of a car. This car goes really fast and it performs great on a high speed, drives almost like a car, and if I feel it drives better on all season tires in winter on ice, I tested it, than this one. Of course this stops better because it has winter tires, and don't worry, I'm buying studded winter tires for that one next winter. Guys, thank you so much. I hope that answers your question. Best freaking car for very cold weathers, for Canadian lifestyle, and for a big enough family. And this car is, well, if you have a bigger family than this, then this car might be for you. And I'm putting it on Kijiji. I'm asking 34,000 Canadian dollars for it. But if you watch this video, call me. I'll give it away to you for 30. See you soon.